everyone, today I've got your Zero Dark 30 movie review, and I was very fortunate to see this movie. I knew that going into it, it was going to be about the history's greatest manhunt of Osama bin Laden. The movie is directed by Catherine Bigelow, who originally did The Hurt Locker and also won an award for that. I was really interested in seeing this movie just also because of the all-star cast. I mean, you have Jessica Chastain, who does a knockout performance in this movie, Jason Clarke, another fantastic actor, and just a whole bunch of other people, Joel Edgerton, Chris Pratt, Kyle Chandler, and Mark Strong, and they all play, and just a whole bunch of other people, all trying to find Osama bin Laden and take him out. I remember when this day actually came, when he actually was found, and when I first heard that they were making a movie about it, I wasn't so sure that, it was going to be, the greatest thing ever. I mean, I know that there were probably going to be some controversies to go along with it, like what actually happened, and how much stuff were they just going to make just for putting something in a movie. I felt like the things that were factual or not, I mean, I couldn't really tell the difference. I didn't keep up on the story of what actually happened, just as long as I knew that he was going to be taken out in the end no matter what. It centers around, you have the main character, Maya, who is played by Jessica Chastain, who, like I said, does a knockout performance. She definitely stays quiet in the beginning, but then she slowly starts to hold her own and really become this authoritative figure, trying to take charge of the group that is going to help her along the way. It was really interesting how they were sort of locating all these different people and just questioning them and stuff, and just the way they did it. And they were doing a lot of, I saw they had a lot of torture scenes and just trying to interrogate them and get just information from them, and I just felt like I almost turned away from it. I almost just didn't want to watch it because I felt like it just felt so, it was just so brutal and evil. And even though this is what they felt needed to be done, I just felt like it was just so crazy, but it was unnecessary. But sometimes it needed to be done just so that they can go further along in their investigation. I know this movie definitely dragged on a bit. This movie is over 2 hours long, so I was slightly getting a little bored with it. A couple of the scenes were really unnecessary, and even some of the scenes they did just sort of dragged on. So when it eventually started to pick up, though, I was getting really interested and really immersed in what was going on and the action and sort of the story and how they were going year by year after the events of 9/11 and sort of closer to the time when they're actually going to start going to the Middle East and finding bin Laden. It was almost like a roller coaster ride, sort of in different parts throughout the movie up until the ending, which was, big climax and of what was going on. It felt a little bit short to me, and you guys can let me know if you agree with me on that or not. I mean, I wouldn't say this was one of my favorite films. I honestly, and I know it's got a lot of, award seasons coming up, it's got a lot of critical acclaim to it. I don't think it's the best movie. I know it's a movie that a lot of people would want to see, just to see, this was a big event in American history that, affected a lot of people. Definitely, if you're interested in seeing this movie, or you're a fan of the director or any of the actors, check out this movie. Wouldn't say it was one of the best movies I have seen. So let me know, and you guys can also subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates. Come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys